Hello everybody. So I'm Leanne Marie. For anyone who hasn't seen any of my other videos before, I am an intuitive reader and a self-discovery mentor, and I am coming to you today with a weekly reading for Monday the 11th of March through to Sunday the 17th of March. So I have shuffled the cards already, and I've asked specifically for messages that really speak to people this week. I'm really feeling like I want to connect with a lot more people, and I want to connect to their hearts. I want to be honest with you as well, because I set this intention and I didn't know whether to say that I'd done this, but I felt like I really wanted to give people the messages that they really want to hear this week, okay? That have really maybe played heavy on their hearts. I really felt like I really wanted that those messages to come through. So the cards that we've got through are really, really strong, okay? So I feel like a lot of them hold so much strong messages. I've used, let me just get the packs. I've used Kyle Gray, Angel Prayers, in this card reading, and most of the cards, apart from one, are from this deck. I then pulled out one card. Well, I asked for as many cards that needed to come out for this from this pack, Inner Star, and only one came out. So maybe that's it might be a strong card, but it's one that needed to be heard. So I hope you all having a wonderful, or had a wonderful week last week. I don't know if you caught my reading last week, but I really, really hope that you had a great week, and I'm really, really hoping that you have an awesome week this week. I'm feeling this week is going to be really powerful. I don't know why, it just feels really strong. It feels like something's going to be changing that's big. For many of us, including myself. I don't know why, but I'm really feeling like something's coming, something's changing, something's going to be shifting, like just, yeah, something big. And it feels good. It feels like a really, really good thing. Okay, so I'm going to move now, so you won't see my face anymore. Maybe, well, I might pop in at the end. But I'm going to just be holding up the cards and going through each one. Okay. So, the first card that came out was Miracle of Prayer, and I'll just read out the bottom message here. So it says, "Thank you, Sandalphon," which is this angel's name, "for delivering my prayers to heaven." Okay, and what I said earlier about this week being one of change, being one of things coming in, new things coming in, and I feel like it's connected to wishes and dreams and things that you have wanted for a long time, okay? I feel like people have been praying for this. Like, you might not be religious, but I feel like you may have done your own way of praying, whether that's, sort of just wishing and just saying, "Oh God, I really wish," like, just, off the cuff, not even thinking about it. You may have just said, "Oh, I really wish this happens," or, "Oh, I really hope that this happens to me." And I feel like it's really it's gonna happen. Like, this week is strong. Like, it feels like it's coming. Whatever you've wished for, whatever you've asked for, I feel like it's coming. Sorry if I keep stopping and getting distracted. I'm getting some messages come through, but no worries, I'll just get them out of the way. So I feel like it's coming. I feel like whatever you've prayed for, whatever you've wished for, whatever you've hoped for, you'll start to see things like coming up this week in terms of that. It might even be a little thing at first. So, maybe maybe you've asked for a job, like you really wish to be able to get a new job or something, or you wish to start a new relationship, or and they're big things. They're big things, okay? So I'm not going to go little on this. They are big things. So like a job, a relationship, move house or whatever. you're going to maybe see the whole thing, or you're going to see little things about it starting to kind of manifest and starting to drip in, and you'll be like, oh, okay, maybe this is happening. So your prayers are being answered, okay? And it actually came up, I'm going to do it, it came up upside down. So generally when cards come upside down, they've just got a slightly different meaning. And what I feel with this, because it came up upside down, is that you have not been trusting. You've not been trusting that this is going to happen, okay? But I've turned this up straight away. I haven't talked about it being upside down straight away, because there's no need, because you need to trust. You need to let go and just trust that these things are going to happen, okay? There are miracles in this world, and this is one of them, okay? So let go of any distrust, okay? Turn that around, start believing that things are going to happen, and keep the faith, okay? Because the more you do that, the quicker it will come in, okay? So that's exciting. So yeah, and as I say, I really wanted to speak to people this week who have been worrying, who really need to hear a message, and I feel like all of these cards are going to give you that hope, give you that message that you need to hear. So I'm so glad that all of these could come out. They feel really strong. Okay, and this one is new beginning. Yes. So there is going to be a new beginning, okay? That something new is coming in. So please keep that faith, okay? And I hope that this video really helps you to keep that faith, really cements that in and says to you, you know, just trust, believe, like it is coming, okay? You have done all you need to do by even mentioning those words, I wish, or I hope, or, you know, maybe you have kind of just, maybe you've given up, okay? And because you weren't trusted, maybe you've given up. And in that giving up, you have welcomed it, you know, you've kind of backed away and not thought about it so much, and it's actually bringing it in because of that, because you've let go, because you're not focusing on it so much, you're not giving it so much negative energy. So when you do that, it's almost like the universe just goes, oh, all right then, give it to her. She's let go, you know, she can have it now, you know, she's not being so negative about it. So yeah, that's what you need to hear. There's going to be a new beginning. Trust it, believe it. It's for you, okay? This is a gift. I feel like it's such a gift for you. It's something that you've really needed, and I feel to say you deserve it, okay? I feel a bit emotional when I'm saying this. I feel like someone really has done so much to earn this, okay? Maybe you've put in so much effort into your work, and you're going to be given a promotion. Maybe you have worked so hard on yourself and loving yourself that you're going to welcome a new relationship. Maybe, you know, whatever it is, you have worked hard for it and you deserve it, okay? So believe that, okay? So I really feel like to say that. And I do feel, and this came up in the last reading, loved one in heaven, I do feel like you have had the support, like you've always had people there for you in spirit, or, you know, around you to support you. And this is like, it's a blessing, okay? I hear the word blessing. I hear that this is going to be a major blessing for you, okay? With a main message of you are blessed, basically. It's going to be a blessing in disguise as well, I hear. So I don't know whether some bad things have been happening recently, you know, and you've just been, and that's brought on the mistrust. So with this card, you know, I said that someone's not been trusting, maybe because things have not been going the way you thought they would go, and that's caused you to not trust in this, okay? Not trust that it's going to happen, but actually it's a blessing in disguise, okay? So maybe, say for instance, I don't know, I'm just going to use a job situation. It's not going to be this, but, well, it might be for some people, but I'm just going to use it as get my words out, example. So say for instance you went for a job, okay, and you were you're really hoping for a new fantastic job, and you went for a job and someone else got the job over you, okay, and then you were like starting to doubt that this new job opportunity, this, you know, amazing new career was going to work out for you, you know, and you stop trusting that because of what happened. But actually, something better is coming in for you, okay? So it's a blessing in disguise, okay? That's what I'm hearing. There's just a message of trust. It's a strong message of trust, believing yourself, and believe that good things happen. And good things happen to good people. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Believe that you are worthy of it. Believe that you're a good person, because ultimately I believe everyone's good deep down inside. You know, you do get people who do horrible things in this world, but they're not born that way, okay? Well, I believe that anyway. You know, some people might not believe that, and that's fine. Everyone's, you know, entitled to their own beliefs, but I believe that everyone is good at their core, and you are a good person, and you deserve this, okay? Good things come to good people, and that's, I feel to repeat that, because you need to believe that you are worthy of this and you're deserving and you have worked hard for it, okay? And the universe wasn't just going to give you some boring ass job, you know, just to give you a new job or a new career. They want to give you something amazing, okay? And yes, you might have had to be patient for it, and you may have had to go through some horrible interviews for it or whatever. You know, and as I say, this isn't telling people you're going to be getting a new job. It's just an example, okay? So there might be other factors, you know. You might have lost out on the house that you want, and you're going to get a better one. You know, whatever it is, it's that sort of theme really running through this card. So yeah, so just believe it. Believe you're worthy of it. And that seems to be like a running message, really. And the next card is peace and harmony. So I feel like when this comes in, let me just get comfortable. I feel like when this comes in, you are just going to feel this this major feeling of peace within yourself. Like, I feel like it's really going to give you, it's going to make you feel balanced. It's going to make you feel really peaceful. You're going to be at peace with your life and at peace with yourself. I feel like there's been quite a long time of you not feeling in that place, like you're not feeling settled, or you're not feeling like yourself, or not feeling peaceful within yourself, and your mind's just been going crazy, and life's been crazy and busy and just all over the place. But I feel like when this happens, when this thing comes in, whatever it may be, you are just going to be like, you're going to breathe a great sigh of relief, and you're going to be like, oh, finally, like, you know, I have been wanting this peace, like I've been wanting this, just wanting this feeling for so long, and this sense of balance throughout your life. Like, I feel like this one thing that you needed to change will just create this like balance among other things in your life. Like, everything will start to fall into place. I feel like everything will make sense, and everything will just be just so much easier, and so much, it just feels lovely. Like, this card just feels really lovely and really needed. I feel like you've needed it for such a long time. And I just heard the words, give it to me, like just let me have it all. Because like, I feel like when you get, like, for those people who may be just seeing drips and drabs of it, you kind of just go and give me it all. I want it all. Because this feeling you start to get is like, oh my god, this feels amazing, can I have more of it? Like, and it's, I just see, like, I don't know why, but I just thought of Oliver Twist, you know, when he goes up and he says, please sir, can I have some more? That's what I've just, it's always like, this is Oliver, and he's going, please sir. You just want more of it. Because it's making you feel awesome. It's making you feel so good and so at peace and so loved and just amazing. And I just feel to say, you deserve it. Like, you have done so much. Like, I don't know, and I know that I attract a lot of people who are givers, who are people who do a lot for other people, who are people pleasers, who are, you know, such caring, compassionate people. You know, a lot of my group are those type of people. A lot of my followers are those type of people. And so I feel to say, you know, all of the years that you have, I'm getting emotional, all of the years that you have given to other people in whatever shape or form has been recognised, okay? It's been recognised, and you are now being given your gifts back, okay? You're now being given what you have worked your ass off for. And like, I'm not saying that you've like worked hard to give to other people. It's just, you know, when you do give to other people, it's such a gift, like, to other people. And it's almost like, I keep hearing Christmas, okay? I keep seeing Christmas. Christmas has come up in a lot of my mind lately. I don't know why. It feels like this week is kind of like Christmas week. And I said to myself earlier, I was like, today feels like Christmas Eve or something, you know? And I feel like Christmas is coming up, and like all of the gifts are going to be presented to you, you know, to me or whatever. And I just feel, and that's why I felt like I needed to really do this read and tell people that something good is coming, or tell them what they need to hear, because there's that energy around at the moment, which is just like, you know, that feeling when you get, and it's getting towards Christmas, and you're like getting excited, and you're like, oh, I want to open all my gifts, and what's coming up with this is, you know, when you buy for people at Christmas, when you buy loads of gifts and you give them, and the feeling you get, you know, when you give, you know, and then you get gifts back, like those feelings. I just feel like I just got this image of you giving, like, for all, like, over all years, you've given like thousands of gifts to people, okay, in whatever way, like whether you've given a hug, or you've been there to listen to them, or you've offered, like, I don't know, your services, or, you know, I don't know, like, in whatever way you give to people, if you help people a lot, I feel like it's almost like you don't have to give any more gifts. Like, you're now going to receive like 1,000,000 gifts back. That's the kind of energy that it feels like. It's like the universe is now going to pay you back for all those gifts that you've given to other people, okay? And maybe this is why the peace and harmony card is coming up, because obviously, like, Christmas is, you know, all about harmony, getting with the family, and like that sort of, I know it's not very peaceful sometimes, but you know, Christmas is all about like sort of love and you know, generosity and peace and harmony, and you know, all of the, and joy, and all of the good feelings. And peace and harmony are two really good feelings and really good emotions, and you know, yeah, so it's all in this card. Like, oh, it's just so lovely. It's really nice. I'm so glad that came out. So, oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, now this one is probably, like, every time I get it, I feel like it's such a high energy card. It's like, it just like literally just makes me light up myself. Okay, so this is all about shining your own light, okay? So whatever you are going to be gifted, whether that be a new job, a new home, a new partner, a new car, like whatever it is, an opportunity, you know, it's going to bring so much out in you. Like, it's going to bring all of your gifts, like your inner gifts. And again, gifts, like that, just gifts is like a main thing this week. So inner gifts, outer gifts, you know, it's going to bring all of those to the surface. It's going to really light you up. Like, it's going to really ignite some flame within you. So it's either going to kind of like build, like maybe you're intuitive, and it's going to really like create more, how do I say it? Like, it's going to make you more intuitive, okay? You're going to be finding other ways of helping other people, or it's going to make you more confident, so your confidence is going to grow, or your skills are going to grow, so you'll become more educated, and you'll be able to help people more because you've learned so much more. Whatever it is, whatever you do at the moment, or even if you feel a lack of something at the moment, this new opportunity, or this new thing that's going to be presented to you, is going to enhance them or help you grow them. It's going to just bring so much more to you as a person, okay, which in turn will then benefit other people. So as you are you know, I'm sure many people who are watching this are compassionate, giving people who want to help other people, in some way, it is going to help that. Okay, so it's kind of like a two-way thing. Like, you're going to be given all these lovely gifts, and which you're going to be really thankful for, which is another thing. Be thankful for it. Be in gratitude, because that goes a long way. But you're also going to be able to then do what you want to do and help other people with it, okay, in some way. Right, so that's really exciting as well. And then transformation. So this is going to be transforming you. So again, it goes with this one. They're both kind of similar. It's going to transform you as a person. It's going to really help you grow and help you just find so much more about yourself that you didn't know before, okay? People are going to be surprised. Like, they're going to be noticing, okay? I feel like people are going to start noticing the transformation in you. They're going to start seeing how much brighter you are, how much more confident you are, how much more gifted you are. People are going to be, I feel like people are going to be watching you in awe. Or they're going to be like, maybe they're not going to be telling you as much, but they're going to be like really watching you and being like, wow, okay, what's happened here? Just seeing if there's anything else coming through. Okay, so it mentions about past challenges here. I knew there was something else. Going to be something else. Past challenges. So maybe in the past you've really not thought much about yourself. Okay, I feel like you've maybe hidden a little bit. Maybe been a bit sort of lacking in confidence. Again, confidence came through on this card as well. Maybe you feel like you've not been able to do so much because you don't feel as confident. Well, that's going to change. That is going to completely change. Okay, like I said, this new opportunity is going to build your confidence. You're then going to feel so much more empowered and so much more able and capable to just go for things that you wouldn't normally go for, or say things you wouldn't normally say, do things you wouldn't normally do. And that's what I mean by people being in awe of you and being like, wow, okay, what's happened? So don't worry, like these past challenges, they're not going to be a challenge to you anymore. You're going to be looking back and going, oh wow, that was nothing. And again, like, he's given gifts. Like, this represents to me like he's got a bowl full of, like, there's like sparkles and things here, but I've just like seen gifts. Okay, so again, you're giving gifts because you're able to do so much more. It's almost like you've won the lottery, so now you're able to give 1,000,000 gifts, whereas before you could only give 1,000. Do you know what I mean? So it's that energy. Purple's my favourite colour, so I love this card. Yeah, so how amazing is that? That's really good. And then we've got honour your feelings now. This is my favourite card of all of my decks. I love this card. I think I might actually get a tattoo of this because she's just beautiful. I love Archangel Haniel. She's just so beautiful. Look at that. Look, that's lovely. Anyway, every time I get this card, it is just what it says on the tin. It's honour your feelings. But with this card, because of everything else that's come before it, I feel like this is just about being like sitting with how you feel after all this has happened. And I just felt like this really loving feeling in my heart. It's about honouring everything you feel, like that excitement, that love, that confidence, like the compassion, because I feel like your compassion and your love is going to grow. Okay, so when you, like how you feel at Christmas, when someone buys you something, and maybe like, if you're one of these people who are really grateful, you feel like such a loving connection with that person. If they've bought you like a really thoughtful gift, I know I'm like that. I love thoughtful gifts. Where someone's really seen you and they really know who you are, and they've really thought about what to get you, and you just, when they give you it and you just well up, or you give them such a big hug, and you're like, oh, they love me, like they really love me, or they really get me, or they really see me. And it's like that feeling you get, I feel like you're going to be getting this when this happens to you. So when this thing comes into your life, you're going to be like, wow, like just honor those feelings, okay? Just really sit with them and be like, oh, I'm so grateful, like, you know. I'm really, and I knew the grateful card, I knew something was going to come up about gratitude. um so really be grateful, like really feel into it and remember it. It's going to be a memory for you. I feel like this moment is going to be such a strong memory. Like, you know, you get those things in life where you remember these big moments. Like, you remember the day that your child was born, or you remember the day you got married, or you remember your first date with your boyfriend, or you remember your first day at your job, or whatever it is. You always remember those significant moments, and this is going to be a significant moment. So to accelerate that memory, like, to, if that's even like a good sentence, to really like remember that in years to come, feel into the feelings that you feel in that moment, because that's what really lights up the memory in future. Like, you know, if you sort of go back to the way you felt when you held your baby in your arms for the first time, you know, I'm sure you can remember that feeling. Okay, so I want to say to honor and really feel into those feelings that you're going to get. Okay. That was lovely. All right, so we've got our little rogue card that came out from the other pack. So this is natural cycles. So let me just see. These are harder to kind of pick up sometimes because there's not much on them. There's something about truth coming through. Something about communication. Okay, so I'm feeling maybe like to be truthful with yourself, okay, with how you feel, with and I just had the word share, so I don't know whether that's really share with people how you're feeling about all this, okay? Really be happy about it, right? Really sing it from the rooftops. Like, don't be afraid to here we go. So don't be afraid to tell people of your good fortune, okay? Don't feel like you're rubbing it in someone's face. Like, don't feel like you need to keep it quiet because you might upset other people who don't have such good things in their lives. Like, you don't want to, I don't know, like, I don't know why I just heard steal someone's thunder. So maybe someone's worrying about, you know, maybe someone's getting married soon and you don't want to be like, oh, but this amazing thing's happened to me, and then steal their thunder. Don't worry about that. Like, you know, the right people will be happy for you, okay? And because it says natural cycles here, I feel like you've kind of, you've come round, like maybe you've had like cycles of the same crap that's come around in your life, like time again. And for once, you've broken the cycle. Now, breaking the cycle has been a major thing for me personally, like just lately. And I don't know if it's the same for other people. Maybe you've just been going around in circles with the same things coming up and up again. But actually, something has changed, and you've broken that cycle. Maybe you've done something different. Okay, maybe you've decided to, I don't know, can't think of an example, but you've decided to change something in the way that you react to something, in the way that you do something, in the way that you speak to people, whatever it is, you've changed something, and the universe has recognized that, okay, and they've been like, right, she's finally broken the cycle, we'll give her a new cycle. So maybe you're now starting a completely new, fresh cycle, and it's going to be different for you, okay? And yeah, so that's why it's saying cycles. But you deserve it, okay? So you've done the work, you have done something different, okay? You've decided to see things in a different way, to be more open-minded, to trust differently, or, you know, whatever it is. Well done, okay? I just want to say well done, because it's been recognised, and that's why you're going to be receiving these really good things. But to just be proud of yourself for that, and don't worry about what other people think. You know, yes, there's going to be some people who might be jealous, but they're not the type of people that you want to have in your life, if that's the case, okay? So don't worry. Be happy. You start singing that song if you want. Yeah, so that's that. I don't think there's anything else coming from from this. Just about, there's just balance. There's just balance, and you're balancing, you're finally balancing out, sorry, finally balancing out the ups and downs. And the reason why I saw communication and truth is, again, about not worrying about what you tell people. You know, not worrying about what people think, just being honest, sharing your experience, sharing your truth. If you do start, I don't know, maybe if you do start recognizing you're more confident and you want to, I don't know, put yourself out there more, don't worry about what other people are going to think of that. You know, like this, I would have never done this, like maybe this time last year, because I would always been in my head and been like, oh, that person's going to think I'm weird, or that person's going to think, you know, oh, she's gone all, like, I don't know, hippified or spiritual, or and I think I said this in a previous video, but I would never have done this before. But now I'm like, sod it, makes me happy, like, you know, and I've got the confidence now to do it. So something happened for me, you know, where I built my confidence, and I'm like, well, I want to share it. It will help people, it will inspire people, it will give people clarity or reassurance in what they're doing in their lives. And, you know, some people really need that. So whatever you feel like you want to do, just do it, okay? Because you never know who you might help, who you might inspire, who, you know, just do it. Okay, so that's the reading for this week, and I will just pop on and say hello again. That's the reading for this week, and if anyone wants to connect with me, if anyone wants a personal reading, then just I'll put the links to my social media down below. I haven't got a website yet. I'm kind of going to be working on that soon, I think. Yeah, but contact me on any of the social links below. Please, if you do like this video, then please like, subscribe, share. Yeah. So I'm going to love you and leave you there, and thank you ever so much for watching. See you later. Bye bye.